This is hot off the presses today. Nancy Mace curses, berates confused cops in airport meltdown. Dude, Nancy Mace is up to some shit. Now, look at what Nancy Mace posted earlier today. This video that says, breaking news, Nancy Mace arrives at the airport with no security. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And if you look at this video, guys, it shows Nancy Mace arriving at the airport. She gets out of a car and then she goes in and there's just like no security. But somewhere on this adventure, she had a meltdown and freaked out on cops. U.S. Representative Nancy Mace called police officers fucking incompetent and berated them repeatedly. Mace cursed at police officers, making repeated derogatory comments toward them. The report says that a TSA supervisor told officers that Mace had treated their staff similarly and that they would be reporting her to their superiors. Dude, so funny, bro. Dude, they had to report her because they're like, God damn, dude, this woman is an unruly biatch. Biatch. According to the report, officers were tasked with meeting Mace at 6:30 a.m. to escort her from the curb to her flight and been told she would be arriving in a white BMW at the ticketing curb area. Around 6:35, the report says they were told she was running late. They never saw the car arrive. Oh my God, guys. Dude, I am starting to see this because look at this. It says Nancy arrives at the airport with no security, but they were told she was coming in a white BMW at a specific time, and then she never showed. And here she is posting a video of her showing up saying there's no security. But like, dude, that's not a white BMW for starters. And she was running late, so they didn't even know she arrived. Look at her, though, being a fucking clown car. Shortly before 7, dispatch told the officers that Mace was at the entrance for the known crew member program, a trusted access lane with a smaller checkpoint overseen by TSA and intended for flight crew members. When officers quickly located her, the Congresswoman immediately began loudly cursing and making derogatory comments to us about the department. I mean, dude, I guess she don't back the blue, right? I mean, I don't know, dude. That's going to be a tough sell if you're cursing at police officers. You want to be governor, all right? I don't know about that. She repeatedly stated we were fucking incompetent and this is no way to treat a fucking U.S. representative. As officers escorted her to her gate, according to the report, she brought a South Carolina Senate colleague into the fracas. She also said we would never treat Tim Scott like this, says one officer tasked with escorting Mace. Dude, oh my God, she's like, how dare you treat a U.S. representative like this? I know I showed up not in the car I said I was going to, not at the time I said, and now I'm yelling at you, and you wouldn't do this to fucking Tim Scott. Dude, the entire walk to gate B8, she was cursing and complaining and often doing the same into her phone. An officer notes Mace was yelling into her phone either on a phone call or dictating text messages. After standing in the vicinity of B8 for several minutes with her continuing her tirade, she finally boarded the aircraft. After Mace's flight took off, an American Airlines gate agent approached the officers. He stated he was in disbelief regarding her behavior. He implied that a U.S. representative should not be acting the way she was. Yeah, no, I'm surprised she didn't live stream it too. But I think she didn't live stream it because it would have made her look like a fucking clown. The TSA supervisor told the officers he was very upset with how she acted at the checkpoint. The supervisor said Mace had talked to several TSA agents the same way. He would be submitting a report to his superiors about her unacceptable behavior. TSA agents are currently not being fully paid. So she's doing all this to people that aren't even getting paid. After the world watched Charlie Kirk, the threats against her have only intensified. Our security procedures are based solely on legitimate safety concerns, and any attempt to politicize this reality is both dangerous and reckless. Mace's side is saying, oh, Charlie Kirk, like, because of Charlie Kirk, now when Nancy Mace shows up, she needs to have, like, the Secret Service there. Dude, hey, Nancy Mace, how about you shut the fuck up and just get to work? Nobody cares about your dumb ass. On Twitter, Mace appeared to address part of the story, writing for the fake news. This is the entrance all members of Congress use. Are you going to write that Senators Lindsey Graham and Tim Scott use the same entrance? TSA and American Airlines did not respond to requests for comment. One of the officers noted in the report that after watching a video footage, they were able to determine that Mace had originally been dropped off in a BMW that was not white. Okay, and that's this car. That car is clearly not white. Any other person in the airport acting and talking the way she did, our department would have been dispatched and we would have addressed the behavior. But again, though, Nancy Mace has had a history of tirades. For example, remember the one she had with the gay guy in the drugstore?
I do them every year.
Every year.
You want to keep going?
Are you gonna do any more this
Do you want
year?
to keep going and keep harassing me?
I'm asking if
You
you're
could
gonna
have
have any more
gone to
town
a
halls
dozen
this year.
town halls last year.
I asked if you're doing any more this year. It was one simple question.
Yeah.
Are you doing a town
I've
hall
already
this year?
done one. I'll do
Are
plenty
you doing
more.
any more this year? It was a simple question.
You're always invited.
Okay, sweet. We'll look
And
out
by
for
the
an
way,
actual invitation
I
for the
voted
next
for
one.
gay marriage twice.
What does that have to do with
So
me?
I'm just saying, it has to everything to do with you.
Do you think everything about me has to do with gay marriage?
I do,
That's your
absolutely.
first stance when
Yep.
you...
Dude, I voted for gay marriage twice. Now, I will remind you, yesterday she posted this. Dude, she is a clown, bro. She voted for gay marriage twice, and she decided she had to bring that up to the gay guy that's talking to her in a store.
Absolutely.
other humane
If you want to get in my
conversation you
face
can have
about
about
town
me.
halls, you should have shown up
There's
to
no
one
other
last
humane
year.
thing you can talk about me just saying, oh, I support gay marriage.
Yeah,
That's the
because
only
you're
thing
getting
you
in
have
my
to
face
say.
about a town hall. You
Oh, I
could have
just
gone
asked you
last
one simple
year.
question from right
Would you
over
like
here
me?
is if you have any plans to have more town halls this year.
I have town
That
halls
was one
every year.
question.
I have over a dozen every year.
Great. That was my entire question.
Dude, she is such a fucking degenerate.
You could have come to any of them last year.
Okay. And I'm
I had
asking you
over a
about this year, not
dozen.
2024. But
Where
we're
were
in
you the year
right?
before that?
Okay.
Or the year before that?
It was a simple
Oh,
question. I
because
asked
you know
if
what?
have
Because you
any more that
people
you're
on the
going to
left
this year
are
or not.
crazy.
So I'm
You're
on the-
Dude, you people on the left are crazy.
absolutely fucking crazy.
I'm absolutely fucking
You are.
crazy.
And get out of my face.
You're insane.
Goodbye.
You're insane.
Fuck you.
You're gonna fuck me and you're
Dude, look at that. Dude, it's a U.S. congressperson screaming, fuck you, to one of her constituents, guys. Right? Like, even if you don't like them, even if they're a different party, dude, they're still your constituent. You still represent them. But she's like, fuck you. Dude, and she's running for government.
You voted
Bye.
out so fast this year. I
I'm
can't
not.
wait for you to fucking
I'm not.
go into
I
the
won by
dirt.
so much.
You're a disgrace to this state. That's what you are. You're a disgrace. I asked you a simple question and you just to go on this tirade and tell me fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Disgusting.
Get out of my face.
Fuck you. How about
Get out of my face. Try it again. What's your name?
Try it again? Dude, what is she talking about? Try it again. Try what again? Like, try standing in the aisle again with the fucking shampoo bottle in your hand? Dude, this woman is insane, bro. But here's the good news, guys. She's going to run for governor. She's going to lose. And then she's not going to be in Congress anymore. And then she's out of a job. Okay? And fuck her. All right? She can go back to the Waffle House. Bro, obviously Nancy has a long history here of going on tirades, freaking out. She shows up in the wrong car. She says she'll be there at 6:30 in a white BMW. Then she says I'm running late. Then she shows up not in a white BMW. Nobody knows where Nancy Mace is. Then she goes into the line and starts yelling at the cops. You're fucking incompetent. You fucking suck. Fuck you. Started berating them the whole way while they escort her through the airport. Then she gets on a plane and everyone's like, God damn, bro, what is wrong with that woman? That shit is insane. Dude, Nancy fucking Mace, bro. She is, I mean, dude, she's a melter, bro. She is.